Hey, Graham Cochran here from therecordingrevolution.com, and we are getting started fast in Pro Tools. This is great if you're a musician. Hopefully you've been enjoying the video series so far. At this point, I filled out my arrangement a little bit more with some other audio tracks, and I want to dive into tweaking the drums a little bit in the drum loop and adding some virtual instruments to the song. Alright, so we're back in our same session, and I've got a couple more tracks here. I laid down a second electric guitar track, a bass guitar track, both using the same SansAmp plugin, just with different settings. I used the Blues Breaker setting on the lead guitar, and I used the Crunchy Bass preset on the bass, plugged in direct. And then I mic'd up an acoustic guitar and played that through. So here's what we have at this point. All right. Now, one thing I want to do real quick is change up the drums a little bit. We've kept the loop the exact same beat that came with the template. All we've done is slow the session down. What I want to do is make the drum loop fit a little bit more of the pattern of my playing in this song. So to edit MIDI, it's really simple. So real quick, I just want to double click the MIDI track, and it opens up a MIDI editor, which allows you to edit the MIDI performance. So here's the loop as it is. What I want to do is move a couple of kick drum parts around and double it up. What we'll do is Option click and drag this kick drum hit to here. And repeat that pattern here. Now what I want to do is turn these hi-hats into more of an open ride sound. What we'll do is just select all of them. Click and drag. Now what I want to do is just add a couple more of these hits here. Take a listen. Get the last one here. Awesome. Now what I've done is edit basically one half of this. So what I want to do is select all these drum loops, delete them. Use the trim tool to just trim this up to what I created. And I'm just going to duplicate that 3 times. Then I'm going to select all 4 of those and duplicate them as well. Command D. A little bit better. Bring that volume down a little bit. Now I think it's time to record some vocals to fill this out. Click here, and instead of creating a track from the track menu, I'm going to Shift Command N to create a new track. One mono audio track, create. Call this vocals. It's already set to mic 2 where my microphone's plugged in. I'm going to record enable and record a little bit.
Everything within it. The world and all its people and every living creature.
Alright, so now I lay down my main vocal take all the way throughout the song, a double, couple of harmony parts, and we're filling out the song a little bit.
Lift up your heads, O you gates, and be lifted up, you ancient of doors, as you wait for the King of Glory's coming. The King of Glory reigns.
Here we go. Now what I want to do is quickly add a little bit of an organ part in the chorus to fill out that big section of the song. So I've got this organ track that's already set up here. So what I want to do is right before the chorus is back up a little bit, my cursor, and then press record and just play some MIDI notes here. And again, I'm a hack of the keyboard, so I'm just going to keep it simple, do the best I can to fill in the gaps here with my guitar parts.
We might know His majesty. Lift up your heads, O you gates, and be lifted up, you ancient of doors, as you wait for the King of Glory's coming. The King of Glory reigns.
That's a pretty sloppy performance, but it gets the job done for now. Luckily, we have Pro Tools, which can help tighten up my timing and make me sound like I know what I'm doing. And that's what I'm going to show you in the next video, is how to use some of the powerful editing tools to get not only this keyboard, but maybe some of my other parts more in the pocket.